Oh shit, I went too far. Sorry guys, let's go back. She wanted to talk to me at the statue of Sheogorath. Yes, that's the thing. So it really looks like she put on some cat ears. Just like if I was to put on cat ears, I'd still have my ears there. Okay. Mashti?
Thank you.
I said I would accompany you, Midnabi, to see if you had met Al Daedroth, safe for the Ahimusa. You have fulfilled my condition. Thank you, Midnabi. The Ahimusa shall be saved. And if you wish, now I shall name you Nerevarine. Name me. You have made this place safe for the Ahimusa, and so I name you Ahimusa Nerevarine, war leader of the Ahimusa and protector of the people. I also give you the Matstone of the Ahimusa, which shall be a sign to all Dunmer that you are the Nerevarine, and that the Ahimusa shall follow you in all things, even unto death, until the enemy is defeated and until you are dead. Now, I can stay only briefly. Soon I must return to Ahimusa camp and make preparations to relocate here. You don't want to accompany me anymore? We are done. How'd you like the place? The site is an ancient shrine to Sheogorath, the Mad Lord, but now it will also be a refuge for the Ahimusa. Sure. Julian will be a great Ashcan? Who is that? Once she was a priestess of this shrine. Now she is dead thanks to you. I did kill a lot of people in that place. It's true. Is it safe enough? Yes. I am Nerevarine. Good. I really am. Excellent. I have the Matstone. Good. Voice manager, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Alright. I think the next business or order of business, Hortator and Nerevarine. I have been named Nerevarine by all tribes of the Vardenfell, Ashlander, Ursulaku, Ahimusa, Zainab, and Arabenism. Of the 7 visions of 7 trials of the incarnate, I have now fulfilled the 5th trial. Yay me! What we want to do next, I think, is go and talk to Julian's mother. No, I don't think we will bring anything, but I think together we use the rings and go to your mother's place. And those rings are powerful. Bugger Mashti first. We'll go to Mashti. Alright. And we all go in there. Look at that. It's gonna be terrible. Oh yeah.
The ways of the world are mysterious. The Nerevarine, an outlander.
Indeed. So you are back and ready to take vengeance on me for your father now? Let's talk about Amabi first. So, she is dead. I have wished for this day for so long, and yet now all I feel is pity for her. In her position, perhaps, I might not have acted so differently, and in the end, we were bound by shared pain. I told you I care not if I live or die. Mother, hush. I am sorry. I know you had nothing to do with Han Sashiel's death. I spoke with his spirit. You? What did he... Everything is going to be all right. You'll never have to worry about anything anymore, I promise. We talk it out. This is too much. I can scarcely believe what you are telling me. No longer exiles? Amabi dead? And Sashiel? Oh, Sashiel. Julian, I once gave you a destiny, a dream. Perhaps that was wrong of me, yes. Yes, to lie to your child about their supposed destiny and to mold their life towards that fake goal. Yes, this is bad. Even if it's a real goal, actually. It was not your destiny to receive, as it was never mine to give, but you did not fail me. You learned to make your own fate, and you have done things I did not believe possible. You have never failed me, never. And I never told you how proud I am of you, and... Mother, I love you too. I have to be going, but I'll drop by soon. Okay. Woo! How do you feel, Julian? But be careful about touching things. Yes, yes, yes. But otherwise, other than that, we're not getting a drink, Julian. We're still not getting a drink. Okay, now we need to go to the Orshilaku. Look, this is Nibbler. Hello, Nibbler. How are you, buddy? Fargoth, our good friend Fargoth, entrusted us with his pet rat. Shani, can you take us back to the Ahemusa? I'm stingy? How am I stingy? He's going to be the next Ashcan. Azure stars, we're doomed. Nibbler is very far from home, but I don't take him in a fight because, well, I don't want him to die. He wants his drink, that's why? I'm sorry, but we have things to do. Can you use your ring to teleport us all to the Ahemusa camp?
Help you?
I'm good, I'm good. The reason why I wanted to teleport back here is because I want to use the...
You come to talk?
War to travel. That will be the fastest way. As soon as I can find... Oh, they're a little bit outside. Fastest way to go to the Orshilaku. Hello. Orshilaku. See, that was 300 septims. I'm not stingy. I paid the money. Readily and happily. Takes a while to travel there, apparently. Here we are. Wise woman. I think it's the one with the rug.
There's stranger gods than me out there. I may be a short gremlin with an obsession with animals and scales, but there's a deity out there whose kin are literally excrement. Weird stuff.
You are the Nerevarine. Ask and I shall answer. Yes. About the 5th trial. You have been named Nerevarine by the 4 tribes of Vardenfell. You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. Urshilaku, Ahemusa, Zainab, and Erabenisum all have named you Nerevarine. You have fulfilled the 5th trial of the 7 visions. What about... So this is done. This is done. As brother, you are considered part of the clan extended family. Your proficiency in mysticism and medium armor. Yes, very true. Medium armor, I'm good at that. I have now the balance power. I am the Hlalu Hortator. Who's the Bosmer? It's Aias, the god Aias. Alright, I am still missing something. Nerevarine, that is done. I am not Telvanni Hortator yet, but I am Redoran Hortator. No, because I think I need to go back to... What's his face? I have to go back to Aldrun for that. Okay. So we need to make sure we are named Hortator properly thoroughly and completely. But that's one trial done. So we want to go to Aldrin. And then we want to go to Voss, I think. Talmora. Or a simple recall will take me to Balmora. I can go to Aldrin. That's King, that's exactly why I'm considering teleportation. Very precisely, because getting to the door, I failed. Because getting to the door would be a little bit difficult. Not impossible, mind you, but a little bit difficult.
Well, Outlander.
It's a bit of a parkour to go around everybody.
Why walk when I can guide?
True, true, true. Take me to Aldrin. I have to be careful. Transportation with such a large party is fairly expensive. It goes very quickly, a couple hundred septims every time you travel. Go back and forth a few times. Done. No more money. Right. For Redoran Hortator, we did fight in the arena. I summoned a failed Nerevarine to my aid. It was great. I didn't have to do much. But apparently it was perfectly fine. Perfectly within the rules of a duel. Me with my party. I just dropped a giant Kaguti on Ranis's foyer. Yes, she doesn't mind. She's been really nice with me, honestly. I'm also not a member of the guild. Maybe that's why she doesn't care. I'm just a customer. Rather than... We're missing a door. We're missing a door. Come on, door. There it is. It's not left 3, I don't think. Yeah, like those bridges are a pain to navigate now with it's Arethi. With a whole zoo following
that
me.
poor little wombat. I didn't think that through very well.
I am Athin Serethi, a counselor of House Redoran. What can I do for you?
Well, you can confirm that I am Redoran Hortator. The Council of House Redoran is an agreement. You are the Hortator of House Redoran. I hope you are as successful in persuading the rest of Morrowind to unite against Daggothor and his blighted hosts. On behalf of the House and Council, take the Ring of the Hortator, a token of your office. By this ring, others shall know you as our chosen champion. I also have a sealed package for you. I do not know what it contains, but I received it from a contact in the highest ranks of the temple. My guess is that it has something to do with the temple's position on your claim to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. Here is a copy of a recent public notice identifying you as an Imperial agent. I am satisfied of your sincerity, but I warn you that others may not be so understanding. I talked to this guy. We talked to these people. Redoran Hortator. Done. How good is this ring of the Hortator? Ring of the Hortator, fortify health? Come on. That is shoddy. but I'm more interested in... let's see, the public notice and then the note from the Archcanon. The outlaw named Midnabi stated trade of Beastmaster, lately called Incarnate and Nerevarine, now is shown to the investigating ordinators and magistrates of this district to be an agent in the play of the Imperial Intelligence Service. This outlaw's claims are false. The prophecies this outlaw cites are discredited. The dishonest character and base purposes of the outlaw in penetrating this hoax are now made all clear to all observers. Midnabi is sought for various crimes by ordinators and town guards. Report all encounters with this outlaw to the proper authorities. If you see this outlaw in public, give the alarm. Published by the authority of the temple, the order of the watch, magistrates of Vadenfell district under the signature and authority of Grand Magister Barrel Sala, captain of the watch. Heard and heed. Okay, the other one must be better, right? Just give me a second, I'm gonna turn the light on. Yo, and there was light. A package sealed with an anonymous wax seal containing a single-page, unsigned note. On the cover of the package, to the Outlander, lately proclaiming his identity as the Nerevarine, to be delivered with haste. The assertions made being in direct contradiction of the doctrine of the tribunal, namely that you are the Nerevarine, the reincarnation of sainted Lord Nerevar, are, in addition to being against temple teachings, incredible and implausible in the extreme. The revelations made by the Inquisition, namely that you yourself are in fact an agent of the Imperial Intelligence Service, otherwise known as the Order of Blades, lately made with substantial evidence by the Lord High Arch-Ordinator Beryl Sala, further calls into question the validity and motivation behind your claims. However, as incredible as your claims are, as much as they are in direct contradiction of the teachings of the temple, and tainted as they are by the inference to be made upon your close association with the covert policies and interests of the Emperor, the interest of the temple and its leadership, and in particular the interest of his immortal lordship Vivek, are best served by a close and personal examination of the claims being made and close and personal examinations of the motivations and character of the claimant. The temple, though its extermination of its records, in particular the records of the hieroglypha and apocrypha, is intimately familiar with the many and varied claims of signs and feats that would mark the Nerevarine according to prophecy. Therefore, in the events of the fulfillment of certain of those most remarkable and scarcely credible claims, namely that the claimant should at one time be the acknowledged holder of several ancient titles of power and authority of the Dunmer people, the wit, hortator of the great houses, and Nerevarine of the Ashlander tribes, the temple proposes that the claimant of the identity of the Nerevarine shall present himself for inspection before his Reverend Honor Archcanon Lord Tholair Sarioni, High Archcanon and Chancellor of Vivek, Archcanon of the Canonry of Vadenfell, Archpriest of the High Fen, for a review and consideration of his claims and identity. However, until such time as the claimant actually has been named Hortator separately and jointly by the three great houses of Vadenfell, and at the same time has been named Nerevarine separately and jointly by the four tribes of the Ashlander, there is no purpose in reviewing or discussing these claims. Because they can't speak clearly or simply or plainly, can they? Because of the temple's official position on the prophecies of the Nerevarine, and in the interests of preserving the security of the claimant from those parties who might wish to do him harm, it is convenient that the claimant of the title Nerevarine shall present himself in secret to Archcanon Sarioni in the Archcanon's private quarter in the High Fane of Vivek. To signify agreement with these terms and conditions for a meeting with the Archcanon, the Nerevarine claimant may present himself to the healer of the High Fane of Vivek, Danso Indulis, and the necessary arrangements will be made. Once again, no purpose is served by a meeting until the claimant is named Hortator of the 3 great houses and Nerevarine of the 4 Ashlander tribes. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I think it's not so often that you write something as important that you have the opportunity to list everything. I think they really wanted to impress upon me that this is official, serious business. Right, but I still need to make sure I am Hortator of House Telvanni, and I think I need to check with Master Arian. I talked with Therana and she says, yes, I name you. I just hope I don't have to go and talk to absolutely everybody. Come on. Too bad. It would have been so nice. Julian? Hortator. I want to be Hortator. Yes. I think you should take all your gores today. That's 4 gores, 2 rats, a Kaguti, a Nyx hound, a bear, Julian and Shani. I think that would make quite an impression. It's like, whoa. Yes, let's go back to your mother's place. That's the quickest way to go to Voss, honestly.
Huh?
Do I have food for you right now? I don't. I'll be back, okay? Alright, let's Actually, I've lost Mousy. It's just as well. For now, we are running to Voss, where 2 things will happen. First, we can go and have a drink. We already did, actually, with Julian and Shani. We went for a drink, but we'll do that again. Second, I'll talk to Master Arian. Maybe I'll talk to Master Arian first, because it's really on the way to Voss. And now that I can levitate, it's not going to be so difficult getting up there. I levitate slow, but I levitate steady. No! I actually crashed putting my belt of levitation on. That being said, it's actually 9 o'clock, guys. Does that mean it's a good time to call it a day? I mean, I accomplished the one thing I wanted to do today. Be named Nerevarine of the Ayamusa. No! Hello, Easy. Welcome on in. I'm already reloading the game. Because I too, I want to be Hortator as well. And then I want to talk with the Archcanon, and I forgot all the other titles, so that Vess will talk to me, and we can be reunited. Julian carries an egg when I reload the game, so he'll have it now. He'll have the egg, he'll be paralyzed as well. Morrowind knows best, honestly. Then again, after 3 hours, it didn't crash a single time. I'm happy. It's a good job. Good job, Morrowind. Well done. Pat on the monitor. Is that a thing? Pat on the computer? I don't know. It's not going to be too long though, because I'm running out of coffee. It would have been so convenient, actually. Maybe I should just carry one. Shani's bi-curious and Julian has eggs to lay. Legs? I mean, he's got legs too. We're loading. We're loading. Where did I quick save though? I think I quick save before I try to teleport to Telmora. Which means I get another chance to cast a spell. We'll see. The thing that I wanted to do. My ancestors. Okay. We'll do that. We'll go get a drink. It depends if we arrive in Voss or Tel Voss, whichever is first. We'll do that. And then we'll use a randomizer to find out who is my ancestor. Need to do that. Maybe not after we drink a lot. Maybe we drink a lot. Then we have a vision. Can you trust a booze-induced vision though? Yes, that was indeed just before I tried to teleport. So we have another chance. In other news, maybe tonight or tomorrow morning, we'll see. I will be publishing my 4th mod. 4th? Maybe not 4th. Maybe, no. 4th mod for the Modathon. The Baker Romance mod. Julian has learned how to cast this spell. Well done, Julian. And also... Ready? There we go. It's all good now. Teleport, teleport.
Are you sure this is the way?
No, it's not. Clearly it is not. Well then, Julian. This might be faster, in fact. You want to have a little fun? Did you mean it before? You think I'm pretty? You want to get to know me better, do you? Then you're going to take me somewhere. On a date. Oh no, I don't have time for that now. I don't have time for that now. You've traveled to so many wonderful places. I've hardly ever left the Graceland. I thought maybe we could go somewhere exciting and grand, like Moonhold. I saw a picture of it once, and I'd love to go to Moonhold. We could play at being fine ladies together. I promise we'd have lots of fun. Being a fine... I mean... No, I know. I know that you want to see the bad date. I understand that. But... She's a child. And also, right now, I don't want to go to Moonhold. So, no. Oh, I thought you were exciting, but I guess you're boring after all. Never mind, then. Shani. Let's travel. I don't know, she's quite young, honestly. Floppy Anwar, hello, welcome on in. Midnabi is quite young as well, to be honest. It's just...
I wonder if there's a god like me, but for plants. Is that Kinnereth? I'm not very good with esoteric lore.
I find
leave
them
that
annoying.
to the owls and the dolphins.
That is me, really. And I'm not good at role-playing with No, Midnabi is,
Come closer, let me see.
It's very serious, you know? So here we go. I'm gonna quick save. Julian, I didn't ask Julian to follow me. It's okay, we'll summon him when we're... Is that a plague bear or a grizzly bear? A plain bear? Well done. Now see. Yeah, they're just too young. Not so much their actual age, but you know, the way they speak and all that. Okay. I will see what Master Arian has to say. Let's quick save. Put the belt on. Yeah, like the way they think as seen through the way they speak. They're going, you're no fun at all. Well, I don't want to do it then. Sorry, I have no empathy for teenagers, I guess. Terrible thing to say as a teacher. They feel quite young. Petulant. This is where I'm going.
You know the old saying, eat the rich? I say, eat the humans. The Bosmer have the right idea. Leave the innocent alive and kill the wicked.
Hi, Arian. Do you think I am a Telvanni Hortator? Oh, I'll have to go and talk to all of them, I think. Here's my story. I understand if you are willing to take the responsibility, and I am willing to vote for you as Hortator. I think the other Telvanni councillor will also cooperate, though some might need a little persuading. Master Neloth is ill-tempered and Mistress Therana is losing her mind. You are not a male, so Mistress Dratha will like you. Archmagister Gothran is another problem. He will not refuse you indirectly, but will delay indefinitely. I recommend that you kill Archmagister Gothran. Obviously, that feels like the most obvious thing to do. Archmagister Gothran never directly refuses requests, but he just delays indefinitely, never giving an answer. I don't know of any solution other than killing Gothran, I'll tell you plainly. I stand to gain if Archmagister Gothran dies. I say this so you won't think I'm trying to trick you. My advice is still good. Gothran won't name you Hortator, but he'll never come out and say so. And in House Telvanni, it is customary to settle disputes in this manner. Alright, so I have to go to Nelos, Dratha, and Gothran. Let's go have a drink.
I'm Turidus, Chief.
Bye. Bye, Turidus. It sounds a bit like Turdus. Yes, Voss is dead ahead. We'll go to the trade house. We'll have a drink with Julian and Shani. Hopefully she's not upset because I didn't agree to drop everything we're doing to go on a fun date and pretend we're fine ladies. But I'm not sure. We'll see. The trade house is right here. One of the stairs leads to a locked door and the other one not. I went there. So this is the locked door. This is the door.
I don't like this Empire organization very much. Their symbol's a dragon, but there's no dragons anywhere. Textbook case of false advertising.
Correct. Ah, yes, very correct. Let's call Julian. He'll probably want to meet me outside, though. Hey, Julian.
Could it get any worse?
The weather? I don't know. You're following me? Good. You want to have a drink? You might not believe this, but I'm really not that thirsty. Wow. Let's not then. Like, I'm not going to force them to drink. Okay. I'm gonna go indoors anyway.
There's something you need.
I'm going to save. And now we're going to find out who my ancestors are. This is something that has been plaguing Midnabi since the beginning. She doesn't know who her ancestors are. And I know how we're going to find out. First, let's have the browser open. Have the list of ancestral tombs. No, not online. No. The Morrowind ancestral tombs. All right. Copy. Random miser. Is that what I want? Enter the items. No, that's not what I want. I want to pick one. I don't want to randomize it. Pick a wheel. Shh. Sure. Are you okay with all of that? No. Random picker from a list. Yes. Hopefully it understands it's a list, so I don't have to... It's a custom list. Custom list. I want one. Rerun. Andalen Ancestral Tomb. And now we know. We are... I can zoom in for you. We are... Midnabi and Andalen. And the tomb is on the Azores coast, located southeast of the Erabenim Sum camp near the peninsula. So this is what we're gonna have to do. Yes, become Hortator, meet with the High Archcanon, super duper boss of the temple, the king of the pilgrims, and all of that. But we will visit our ancestors. We're not going to gain anything for it, but we will visit. And this is where I'm going to leave you guys. Thank you so much for spending